am in short 860.75, 860.75. Stop loss at 70. You can get a little bit of separation under that 50 handle. Kind of like the nervous spot there. That's a little bit better. We want to see it to flush under 850, right? Kind of finding support off of 850 right now. We want it to see it flush through. If I'm being objective here with this trade, I don't know if I feel like I'm super correct on this here yet. I'm not sure if I've quite gotten the reaction that I would like. Kind of gotten a good entry, but relatively indecisive PA since that entry. Give it one last chance here to kind of figure its shit out, but I got to be really careful with this. Yeah, see this I'm starting to not like. Like, that's a really bad pullback. Gotta die. It's gotta die here. Gotta die. This has got to be the spot where it dies. I flirted with my stop loss there. Stop loss is 870, guys. 870. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Has to be the spot where it dies. Has to be. Hopefully no one got stopped out there. Okay, so let's see if we can get this flush through 850 here now. If you guys, if you get stopped out, don't re-enter a trade. What are we doing? Fix the reason why you're getting stopped out. Don't re-enter a trade if you're wrong. That's the wrong combo of information to fix, right? That's just a fancy way of revenge trading. You didn't survive the trade and other people did, right? You should be asking yourself, how can I change it so I'm like these other people, instead of when you're chasing a trade, you're setting yourself up to lose twice on one idea, right? Your risk management no longer makes sense. Okay, get through 50, you bastard. Come on, flush, flush. This is your spot. You got to flush here. Okay, see if you can keep pushing, see if you can keep pushing. There we go. Now we're looking to get through 40. There we go. Let's see if we can get that next layer of flush here. So if I'm thinking about this objectively on this trade, right? My entry timing here was not perfect. Right, spent a lot of time in drawdown on this position, maybe 3-4 minutes. I would be really active here over my P&L, right? Not to say that I got lucky on this position. That's not, I don't think that's the reality. If you're early on your entry and you're flirting with your stop loss, right? What else are you possibly wrong about? So we don't want to let now getting bailed out effectively to treat or turn this into a greedy opportunity. So this is a nice little 2K win here so far, putting me nicely green on the day. So really focusing on closing as P&L is increasing, not making a dumb decision, not making a panic decision, however you want to call it. Now, my next decision point, right, is in 1 minute and 12 seconds once this candle closes. So assuming that we don't pull back to 858, I don't have a new decision to make on this candle for a few more minutes. We want to see how strong it is, how high conviction, right, this candle closes, and if we have reasons to trust this narrative or not. So for now, my hands are literally gripping my seat that I'm sitting in. I don't know why I couldn't find the words. And we're looking to see if this thing can give me one nice more flush. Now, the only other exception here, right, is if the move lower now starts to happen at a faster pace than you expect, then that's also a reason to get out, take our profit, and run. Yeah, again, guys, same thing we talked about yesterday. I'm not getting on the same tangent 2 days in a row. There's a video called Stop Loss Techniques to Avoid Getting Fake Out. Watch that video, guys, right? Like, we had the same thing happen to people yesterday. Shouldn't happen 2 days in a row. Should not happen 2 days in a row. We had a lot of people share their technique, what they're doing, why they're doing it, how it's helping them. Got to use those resources, guys, and improve our technique. Because if we're just going to keep showing up and repeating the same mistakes day over day, not making life easy for ourselves. So it's a pretty strong candle here, right? I got no reason to get out of this position here yet, but I'd like to see an immediate flush lower, right, to maintain that momentum. 25 is not a panic close. You got to work on your language you're using to describe your trading. When you're saying that you closed right off of the low, that is not a panic close. Fuck off with that. Closing as your P&L is increasing near the bottom of the move is not a panic close. Be deliberate with the language that you're using to describe your trading, because you're using that as a negative when you did something that's very good. Oh, why torture yourself with that? That's not fair. Yeah, see, that's better, guys. Like, so many people, they don't realize, guys, how well they're trading. And then, oh, because I didn't make $20,000 on this trade, I didn't trade well. That's so fugazi. It's so BS. Trust your plan. Believe in yourself, right? Prove that you can execute your technique. And when good things happen, don't hold it against yourself and punish yourself for saying, oh, I screwed up, when you didn't. Because there's no helping someone who thinks that they're a loser in their mind, even when their behaviors are profitable trading behaviors. I mean, not the exact candle I would have wanted on this next 3 minutes. Don't like this pullbacks. Gotta die here. Gotta die. Okay, well, this is starting to become like a worst case scenario pullback here. So it's gotta reject ASAP. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to take my win and run. Disappointing pullback. It got so close to feeling like it was going to crack. Crack, you bastard. Crack. Saying that a lot today. That's not good. Getting annoyed with this move. Stalling out. There's a little bit of like, a bit annoyed with myself for not taking profit more aggressively. This is making this trade hold time longer than it probably needs to be. Let's see how this candle closes and then make a judgment from there. Sub 50 closes what we want. Now it's increasing volume, but very, very low. So I'm not super bothered by that. Not the right time for that question, Austin. Ask me again once I'm out of this trade, please. But same thing, like I said to someone, if you're out of a trade, don't double dip into the same idea. Focus on how can you improve your execution to only make it one trade. But I would not, if you're out of a position and you're green, and we spent the entire time talking about how this isn't behaving how we expect or isn't behaving as strong as we want. It is your greed that is trying to tell you to jump into a position again. So I would say that is extremely illogical based on everything that we've been talking about here in the last 5 minutes. So, dude, come on. Just because I'm still in a trade and you're out of it, you made money, dude. What are you trying to complicate your things for? We spent the whole time talking how this trade isn't behaving super strong. So what about that tells you I should jump back in, right? I'm very, very confused by that. I guess we got to fight our greed. Not going to make you any more money. It's going to cost you money. It's going to ruin your trading. This is such a tough trade to trust. Tough. I tried to give this trade every opportunity to move, and it just doesn't want to do that. Sounds good, Kiki. Hopefully a nice green day. Again, it's got to reject here. I think I have to close this, unfortunately. I'm furious with myself that I couldn't find an exit there.